Hi guys, I'm back again. So this is one of my two giant folders that hold most of my DVDs. This one is completely full, the other one not so full. I think it's about probably a fourth full, not that much. So, but you can see this is massive. Look at that. You get 8 on each page. I have a lot of movies. I'm a bit obsessed with movies. So I'm going to angle the camera down so you guys can see. I'll actually stand, that might be easier, because I am that short. So, we've got some movies here. 10 Items or Less. Really good Morgan Freeman movie that not many people know about. Very cute little romantic comedy. 13 Going on 30. Who doesn't love 13 Going on 30? And the whole thriller scene is an awesome movie. As you can see, Jennifer Garner and Mark Ruffalo. They make that movie. I watch it all the time. 17 Again. Yes, I like High School Musical and Zac Efron, so I buy his movies. I don't like him so much now. I liked him when he was younger. 27 Dresses. Yeah, I like romantic comedies. It's obvious. A lot of these DVDs I picked up from my library that they have DVD sales, and sometimes they're like £1, so it's like if you're going to pick up movies for £1, you're just going to buy them, because even if they're not that great, you only spent £1 on them. That's not very much. And some of them I actually got for like 25 cents at one store. So, for 25 cents I'm going to buy it. Jillian Michaels' 30 Day Shred. I need to do that again, because it's clearly not working for me at the moment, because I'm not doing it. 40 Days, 40 Nights. As I said, romantic comedies. 40-Year-Old Virgin. 50 First Dates. I absolutely love this movie. I watch it all the time. I think it's a really sweet romantic comedy. Love Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore in it. 84 Charing Cross Road. Another really nice little romantic comedy about two people that write letters across the Atlantic to each other. One in England, one in the United States, in New York. If you haven't seen it, I suggest checking it out. It is a bit old school. I think it was done in... Does it say a date on it? I think it was like... Oh, 86, yeah. I was going to say late 80s. But it's a really sweet movie. And just really nice characters, and I enjoy it. It's about books as well. 500 Days of Summer. Both me and my partner have this movie, and we both like it. Before, I started to hate Zooey Deschanel from being a new girl, but unfortunately, that was before then, so that's okay. About a Boy. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Yeah, I like Ace Ventura, but not the first movie, just the second one. Addicted to Love. Really, really good romantic comedy. All Dogs Go to Heaven, because I was a child of the 80s and 90s, and I must own All Dogs Go to Heaven then. All I Want. I've never actually watched this one. This is one I think I got from a library sale I've yet to watch. Looks good though. Airplane. Love Airplane. Don't own Airplane 2 though, just the first one. I should probably get Airplane 2. Alex and Emma, one of my favorite movies. I love this movie. It's just a really sweet little romantic comedy that's got Luke Wilson in it. I'm trying to remember the girl's name. I can't remember her name right now. It's going to bother me. Is it Kate Hudson? I might be getting that wrong. But it's a really sweet little movie about a writer and all his like creations come to life in front of them, and they kind of play the characters in his story. Really sweet book about writing. Along Came Polly. I might at some point, guys, do like a movie review of books about writing, because I own like a lot of them, and I like a lot of them. Alvin and the Chipmunks and the Squeakquel. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I have the third one on my phone, because I bought a digital copy instead of the normal one, and I probably will buy the newest movie as well. I know I shouldn't, but I do. Some good movies here. So we've got American Pie and American Pie Wedding. I don't like the other American Pies. Those two are pretty good, though. American Splendor, really good movie about comic books. If you like that kind of thing. This is before I actually got into comic books, so really like that one. Anastasia. Every 90s girl loves this movie, and I do too. I'm really annoyed with this, because someone at work wrote on Fred's face, and she's my favorite character from Angel, but these are two angels set. We have Fred, and we have Gunn. The Animal. This is a horrible movie, guys. Stay away from it. At one point, I really liked Rob Schneider movies. I know, another thing I should be ashamed of. It was the hot chick that made me like him. I shouldn't have, but I still find it to be a hilarious movie. This is a horrible movie, though. Don't watch it. The Apartment, which is actually like a really good classic movie, and the movie Loser that I showed you in the other video is actually like an updated version of The Apartment. So if you like Loser, you'll probably like The Apartment as well. Art of Getting By, I've not actually watched. I bought this one. Haven't watched it yet. I think this one was from a library sale as well. Attack the Block. Didn't really like it that much. And I got the 2-disc set for that one. Austin Powers, Why You Shagged Me, and Goldmember. My partner has the first one. I've got those two. They both came from a library sale as well. Avatar and Away We Go. Of these movies here, Away We Go is probably the best one here. Another little romantic comedy. Baby Mama, not a great movie. But Backup Plan is. I quite like Backup Plan. It's a really good movie. Got Jennifer Lopez in it, which I know people don't think she's a good actress, but I actually like her in most things she's in, so what are you going to do? We've got Batman, Mystery of the Batwoman, and the animated series, and then there's the rest of the list over on this side. I absolutely love Batman the Animated Series, and their version of Catwoman and Poison Ivy are my favorite versions of them. I mean, I love how Catwoman, her costume is in Batman the Animated Series. And I love Poison Ivy in it. I think she's a better character in it. And it really bothers me, especially, like, I like Harley Quinn in it as well. What they're doing with Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad is not what she was made out to be in Batman the Animated Series when she was born. I just don't like it, unfortunately. But I'm a huge Batman fan of the animated series. Used to watch it all the time when I was a kid, so I really like them, and it was one of the first box sets I actually bought. Batman Begins, yeah, Batman and Robin with the bat nipples for George Clooney. Yay for George Clooney not being the worst Batman anymore. Sorry, Affleck. Oh no, I got 2 disc set for Batman and Robin. Yeah, Alicia Silverstone though had to go see this movie because Cher from Clueless. Alicia Silverstone loved Clueless. Be Kind, Rewind. It's a bit of a disappointing movie, this, because I wanted to love it, and then it just didn't do enough for me. Beastly, not great. Bedtime Stories, not great either. Beethoven, classic 90s movie. David Duchovny has a cameo. Before Sunset and Before Sunrise, 2 of my absolute favorite movies. My partner also loves these movies. We have seen the newest one as well. Neither of us were that enamored with it, so we've just kind of stuck with these. We haven't bought the newest one. But yeah, I do prefer, I think, Before Sunrise more, if I had to choose. But I love them both. Being John Malkovich, really great movie. Love that one. Bend It Like Beckham. Oh, this is like within my top 20 movies. I love it. And it's got, I can't think of her name now. The girl that plays Neela in ER. She's the main star of this, and I'm really forgetting her name. And I feel so bad for forgetting their name, because I like her as an actress. Best in Show. Not a great movie. Bewitched. Definitely not a great movie, but once again, cheap DVD. What's it going to hurt? Big with Tom Hanks. Classic 80s movie. One of the best. If you've not seen it, you should be watching it. One of Tom Hanks' best roles ever. Big Brother. If you guys don't know, Big Brother in the UK was huge for a while. And this is Big Brother, big DVD. And this has all the favorite memories from Big Brother when it was on Channel 4, before it went to Channel 5 and got really bad. And it's got Nikki, who was one of my favorite people from Big Brother on it. And Jade, who's dead, unfortunately. She died a few years back. Really sad, though. Big Fish is a very strange movie, but it's still good. Still like it. Birdcage. Love it. Birthday Girl. Kind of disappointed with this one. I think it started out really well and then lost its direction, unfortunately. Black Sheep. Funny Britcom about deadly sheep. Can't go wrong with that one. Black Swan. I haven't actually watched Black Swan. I bought it because of the reviews and then never watched it. Blast from the Past. This is a great movie, guys. Really great. It's just so funny as well. I'm trying to think what it was compared to recently. It was compared to something. I can't think what it was, but it was something about going back. Well, it'll probably come to me later, but I really like Blast from the Past. It's a really funny movie. I think it gets better with age as well because it just embodies everything from that time period. So that's a really great movie if you get a chance. And you wouldn't think it is, but it's got Alicia Silverstone in it and Brendan Fraser, and actually it's really funny. Really like that one. Blind Dating, I've not actually watched. Bound, great movie if you guys get a chance to watch it. I've got some Brace Face. I bought these at the pound store, and I was so happy to see them. Once again, Alicia Silverstone does the voice for Brace Face. Really enjoyed this. I was nearly too old to watch it when it came on, but I just really enjoyed it, and I thought it had some really good humor to it when I was a kid. Breakfast Club, because everybody's got to own a copy of the Breakfast Club. Bridget Jones, once again, everybody got to own a copy of Bridget Jones and Bridget Jones as your reason. Bring It On! One of the most awesome movie about cheerleading ever. Can't think of any other ones, but Bring It On is too cool. The Book Club, I bought. This is a TV series in Britain, but I've not actually watched this. Need to watch that. But I thought, ooh, it's kind of like writing. So I thought I'd like it, but then I haven't watched it. Next one is Broken Flowers. I wanted to like this movie. I actually saw it at any movie theater. This is after Lost in Translation came out, and I absolutely loved Lost in Translation. But this didn't do enough for me, and I think it was too serious for Bill Murray, actually. The role just didn't work. It's too bad, because it's an okay movie, but it's not great. It could have been much better. Brother Bear, because I have to own all things Disney. And I quite like Brother Bear. Brother Bear is a good one. It's very underrated. Bruce Almighty, Morgan Freeman as God. You have to have it. One of the best. One of the best portrayals of God ever is Morgan Freeman. Bruno, I've not actually ever watched. I bought it because I like Sacha Baron Cohen, but never watched it. I like him when he's Ali G, actually. That's probably the only time I really like him. Bubba Ho-Tep is probably Bruce Campbell's best movie other than Evil Dead. He's old Elvis. It is so funny, and I love it. And some people don't get it, I think, but I think there's just so much, like, so funny things in it. Like, this guy is meant to be JFK. You have to watch the movie to find out his reasoning. He thinks he's JFK, but he thinks he's JFK. Watch Bubba Ho-Tep if you get a chance. It's really funny. The Bucket List. Another good Morgan Freeman movie. You see a pattern here. I like Morgan Freeman. Good actor. But I'm a cheerleader. I went through a stage of buying lots of gay and bisexual movies just because I found a couple I liked and I bought loads of them. This is a really good one, actually. If you get a chance to watch it, it's got the girl that is in Orange is the New Black when she was much, much younger. But it's really quite a funny movie. Works out really well. Butterfly Effect. Time travel, but not great. Calendar Girls. It's okay. Camp Rock. It sucks. It tries to be High School Musical, but it's not. On the other hand, Can't Hardly Wait is one of my favorite teen movies ever. This is a great movie. This embodies the 90s for me. I love everything about this. I love Ethan Embry. And I was so happy when he was on Walking Dead, even if it was, like, very short-lived. Love Can't Hardly Wait. Carmen Electra. Aerobic striptease and Fit to Strip. Really good exercise ones, actually. You wouldn't think Carmen Electra would be good at exercise. But when I lost loads of weight before, and unfortunately I gained it back. But I lost about 30 pounds just doing this DVD. It was great DVD. It works really well, and I need to do that again. Casper. Oh, Casper. Devon Sawa. Everybody loves Casper. I love that movie so much. And Christina Ricci, of course. Great movie. Catch Me If You Can. Okay. I got the 2-box set for that. I thought I'd like it more. Charlie's Angels. It's a guilty pleasure, guys. And I also have Full Throttle. I have both. Because, yeah, I do. They were library sale ones. Charlotte's Web. Very, very sweet kids movie. Love it. When I was actually in school, in middle school, I actually portrayed Charlotte from... Not Charlotte. What's the little girl's name? I can't remember the little girl's name from Charlotte's Web. I was a little girl. And I talked about Charlotte and Wilbur. I can't remember her name now. Darn it. But I played her in a school play. It was cool. Chasing Amy. I love all Kevin Smith. This was a good role for Ben Affleck, unlike Batman. But I love all Kevin Smith and have lots of Kevin Smith DVDs. Chicago, it didn't live up to the hype for me. Chicken Little, very underrated as a Disney film, I think. I quite like it. I like the whole alien invasion bit of it. I think it's really cleverly done, and I don't think it gets the credit it deserves. Christmas Vacation, because you have to own Christmas Vacation. If you don't own Christmas Vacation, then you just don't love Christmas. And you don't understand what it's like to be around relatives you hate. We all have been there. Chevy Chase and Christmas Vacation is a great movie. Cinderella Story, very sweet little romantic comedy. I watch it pretty much a lot of the time because it comes on TV all the time. I can't tell what this is. What is it? Oh, City of Angels. Ugh. Horrible, horrible, horrible movie. Go away. Hate you. Ugh. I don't even know why I put it in there. I don't even know why I bothered. It's such a bad movie. I'm never watching that again. If anyone wants City of Angels, they can have that DVD. It's horrible. Clerks 2. I think I own Clerks 1. I must own Clerks 1. Surprised it's not in here. I'm pretty sure I own a box set, so I'll have to see if I can find that. I'm pretty sure I bought a box set. Click. I actually quite like this one. It's an okay Adam Sandler movie. It's one of the last ones he did that's okay. All the ones now are really horrible, and I know I just bought Pixels, but I haven't actually watched it yet. Need to watch it. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, because you gotta buy these. If you like aliens, you gotta buy these. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Really love this movie. Actually did a lesson on Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs for my students and comparing it to the original book. That was a fun lesson. Really enjoyed that. Clueless, because Clueless, I have to own it. As you can tell, I like Alicia Silverstone. Really became obsessed with this movie. I must have watched it a million times when I was a teenager. I wanted to be them so badly. But yeah, that's what you do when you're like a preteen and you want to be a teenager. Confessions of a Shopaholic. Like the movie better than the book. Hated the book. Movie's okay. I think it's okay. Cool Runnings, great 90s comedy. Coraline, you're going to hate me guys, but I've not actually watched it. I bought it, and I've not watched it. I know, I'm bad. Corpse Bride, really like Corpse Bride. Maybe, no, I don't like it more than Nightmare Before Christmas, but I like Corpse Bride quite a lot. We've got, as well, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Quite a good one. It's nice. Batman, which Batman is this? Must be, I think it's Batman Returns. I can't remember. One of the Batmans. Oh, it must be Dark Knight if we're... Yeah, must be Dark Knight if it's before Dark Water. Really good Japanese horror movie. For those that you like horror movies. And it's like, you guys don't think of me as a horror fan, but actually I really like well done horror movies. But only usually like classic stuff or foreign stuff. I'm really bad about that. For some reason, I only like that kind of like psychological type of horror thing, or like that or slasher movies. I can't get into things that are really bloody though. Dead Like Me, Life After Death. So this is the movie that goes with the Dead Like Me TV shows, and that was just to kind of finish everything up. Not as good as the TV show, but it does have Desmond from Lost in it, which is weird. He plays a very strange role in that. I don't like. I should be ashamed, guys, but I'm not. I absolutely love DOA, the movie. I don't know what it is. I really like this movie, though. I like the fighting sequences in it. I think it's funny as well. I know I should be ashamed, but I actually like this. I think this is one of the better video game movies. And I know video game movies aren't known for being good, but this is okay. Dear John, so boring. Don't really like Channing Tatum either. He kind of bores me to, like, tears, really. Definitely Maybe. Okay. I think this was Ryan Reynolds for Deadpool. It's okay. Not great. Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo, and European Gigolo. If you're going to watch one of these guys, avoid European Gigolo. It's horrible. I got the box set, so I got both. I do think Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo is a funny movie, though. This one is horrible, though. That's really bad. Lots of European stereotypes aren't true and are horrible. And it's like someone that's never, like, traveled anywhere in their life. It's really bad stereotypes. Did you hear about the Morgans? Not a great movie, but it's okay. I'm trying to remember what this one is. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a really good movie. Can't remember. I went through a phase of buying lots of Japanese and Korean movies as well. This is a Japanese movie, I believe. It's a romantic comedy, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember its name now. It starts with a D, though, because these are in alphabetical order. Very sweet little romantic comedy. I remember something about someone, like, traveling on a bus to meet someone else. It's sweet, though. I need to probably watch that one again, because I don't remember very well. Lots of Doctor Who. Rose was my favorite companion. Then Donna. So I have pretty much all of Rose. Rose, 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 Rose. There's Donna. Martha, we hate. Martha was a really bad companion. I hated her, like, stalker, like, tactics towards the Doctor. Kylie Minogue. She's okay. Not my favorite episode, though. There's Partners in Crime, so this is more Donna, which I liked. And I have pretty much all of those. I can't remember this girl's name, but I didn't actually mind her in the episode. That's pretty much it. I only really have David Tennant. I don't think I got any other ones. Because I only really like David Tennant as a Doctor. All the other ones, Matt Smith was okay, but it was on Netflix anyway. Dodgeball, great comedy, guys. If you haven't seen it, you are really missing out. Dogma, great Kevin Smith movie. Probably my favorite Kevin Smith movie. I'm not a huge religious person, but I think the way they portray religion in here is really well done. And I like that they make comparisons to things that are religious and kind of make it more everyday, like Jay and Silent Bob being the apostles and stuff like that. And I think that's really funny. I like that movie a lot. And Alan Rickman's great in that. Down with Love, really bad movie. Dreamgirls, I've not actually watched it. I need to watch Dreamgirls. I haven't had this long, but I need to watch it. Because I'm sure I'd like it. Driving Me Crazy. Yeah, it has Melissa Joan Hart in it, and that's why I own it, and it was only £1. But it's a really bad movie, and she is nothing like she is in Sabrina. She is a horrible person in this movie. I kind of like the guy. I think he's kind of cute in the movie. But she's a really horrible person in this, and I don't like it. Driving Miss Daisy. Great movie, guys. If you've not seen Driving Miss Daisy, you should definitely see it. And I was surprised how much I like this movie. Because I like those kind of period pieces. And I'll show you another one I really like in a minute. But I really like this, and my partner really liked this. We were both surprised at how much we like that movie. Duck Soup, because we have to have some classic movies in here. DuckTales, the movie. Treasure of the Lost Lamp. I had this as soon as it came out because they didn't have any of the DuckTales TV show on DVD, so I bought this immediately when I saw it. Because I love DuckTales, and I love Launchpad. I actually have his autograph from Disneyland Paris, because he's such a rare character. So I've got him from Disneyland Paris, because that's the only place I've ever seen him. Dumbo, because this was a library buy, so it doesn't have a case. Easy A, so funny. Such a great movie, guys. Watch Easy A if you get a chance, because this is such a great movie. I love everything about it. I love the whole 80s feel to it. I love the romantic comedy part to it. I just love the lines from it. I could quote it all day, and I've seen it so many times. I love that movie. Eat, Pray, Love. Quite liked it, actually. Yeah. Only watched it the once, but I did enjoy it when I watched it, and I thought it was a very interesting movie. Ed Wood. Worst director in history. Has Sarah Jessica Parker in it as well as Johnny Depp. It's really quite funny, actually. I like Ed Wood a lot. It's a very interesting movie. All done pretty much in black and white. It's a cool movie. Ella Enchanted. Back before I didn't really start to... Well, I don't really like Anne Hathaway now since I saw Bride Wars. But I did like Ella Enchanted. It's a good movie. It's quite funny. Enigma. It's okay. Only if I wanted something really serious. Not the kind of movie you just sit down and watch. I kind of like fun movies more. I'm trying to tell what these ones are, but I can't tell. Complete 5th season of something. Oh, it must be ER. These are ER discs. These are before I got the box set. So I have some ER, and these are the 5th season. I must have picked these up really cheap. Evan Almighty. It's okay. Not as great as Bruce Almighty, but okay. Ever After. Best Cinderella story there is, of course. Just love this. Love when she appears at the ball. And how she looks. And it reminds me of Katniss. I think they took the inspiration for Katniss's dress from this movie. Because I can't think where else they took it from. Because it's just that. I love the whole plot line with Da Vinci being involved as well. Really like this movie. One of Drew Barrymore's best movies, I think. Not watched Everything Must Go, so I don't know a lot about it because it's Will Ferrell, and I actually quite like Will Ferrell in more serious roles, not comedy roles. He's very good in Stranger Than Fiction. Really good role in that. More Michael Moore. So Fahrenheit 9/11, picked it up really cheap, but like Michael Moore, he comes from like an hour away from where I used to live, so see a lot of what he talks about usually with Flint and the situation there. So got Fahrenheit 9/11. Do have a Family Guy disc, oddly. Don't know why. Probably never watched it. Probably picked it up cheaply. Fanboys. Never actually watched this. Feel I should though. I think I got it quite cheap. Fantastic Four. This is the original one. Well, not original, but the early 2000s one with Jessica Alba. It's okay. It's not a great movie. Fighting for Love. This is, I think, Korean. It's a Korean romantic comedy. It's okay. It's not great. Finding Neverland. This is actually probably my favorite Johnny Depp role. I really love this movie. I find it really, like, creative in places and really kind of magical. And I think a story about J.M. Barrie should be like that. I really like this movie. Final Destination. I love Final Destination. It's one of my favorite horror movies, and I have number 2. I don't have any of the other ones. I stopped watching them, I think, at number 4. Because I wouldn't see 5 because there's laser eye surgery in it, and I've actually had it done twice. So that scares me to actually see someone die from that. Fly Away Home. Very 90s movie. Not the best, though. Food Fight. This is the worst movie ever made, and this is kind of a joke why I have it. My partner, actually my partner's friend got it for us at the pound store, and we've watched a Nostalgia Critic review of it many times and laughed at that, and they thought, I should own this movie. It is the worst movie ever made. If you haven't seen it, don't pay to watch it. That's all I'm saying. Don't pay for it. But go watch the Nostalgia Critic review of it, or any other review of it, because I'm sure they'll all be, like, murdering it because it's so bad. Worst movie. Worst movie. Gotta be. Well, it's a competition between this and Bride Wars, and this is a little bit worse than Bride Wars. Not that much. Footloose, have to own it. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, quite like this movie. Don't like Russell Brand too much in it, but thought it was nice enough. Freaky Friday, another 90s classic. Don't own the original, though. I should probably. Fried Green Tomatoes, another one of my favorite movies ever. Driving Miss Daisy, Fried Green Tomatoes, very similar kind of vein, and I've always loved Fried Green Tomatoes since I first saw it when I was a kid. I love this movie. Just makes me really happy. It's one of those movies that just can only put you in a good mood. So this is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you'll probably enjoy it. It is about a women's friendship with a hint of romance in there. You're not quite sure, but we can't say it because it's the 90s. I had tried to read the book. I couldn't get into the book because the format just wasn't for me. I think it was written as like letters, and it didn't really work for me. The Frighteners. I own this, and I own a 3-disc box set because of Michael J. Fox, and that is the only reason. Picked it up really cheap, though. From Here to Eternity, another classic movie worth watching. Futurama, Into the Green Yonder. So this is one of the movies that was made between Futurama coming back on television. It's the only one I bought. I've seen all the other ones, though. They were all on TV. Galaxy Quest, brilliant movie. If you haven't seen it, you are really missing out. Everybody should watch Galaxy Quest at least once. Good movie. I think I'm going to break it up there, guys, and then I'll continue on with further video because I think this is going to be really long otherwise. So I'll see you in a little bit. Bye!
Hi guys, Fangirling with Mel here. Just a reminder, I'm running a 200 subscriber giveaway to thank you guys for getting me this far on YouTube. If you want to enter, there will be a link either above in the little eye there or below. Either way, easy peasy. There's 4 questions to answer, and you need to do that by June the 4th at 5 o'clock UK time. And you have a chance to win the items in this box. So if you want to see more about what prizes I'm giving away or what you need to answer, go to the link below or above. I'll see you guys later. Bye!